The newly released autopsy report has confirmed that the Korean student died as a result of brutal torture, with no signs of organ harvesting or drug use, despite widespread speculation earlier. So what horrifying truth lies behind the death of this Korean student in Cambodia? Let's uncover the full story in today's video. According to the forensic conclusion from the National Forensic Service, or NFS, of South Korea, announced by the Gyeongbuk Provincial Police on November 16th, the 22-year-old victim died from traumatic shock, with numerous injuries caused by blunt force. These wounds are fully consistent with signs of prolonged beating and physical torture, a form of abuse commonly seen in scam compounds operating in Cambodia. The latest autopsy results also show no trace of drugs in the victim's system, even though earlier rumors suggested that Park Min-ho may have died after being forced to take narcotics. However, forensic experts cautioned that if the victim had only taken a very small amount, or if a long time had passed since the last dose, any drug residue could have disappeared by the time tests were conducted. This clarification came after a circulating video appeared to show Park being forced to consume drugs, fueling even more speculation and confusion online. Park Min-ho, a 22-year-old university student from South Korea, was found dead inside an abandoned car near Bokor Mountain in Kampot Province, Cambodia, on August 8th, nearly 3 weeks after he left Korea. Before disappearing, Park told his family he was going to Cambodia to attend a short exhibition event, leaving them unaware of any potential danger. When his body was discovered, Cambodian police noted multiple severe injuries, including bruises, abrasions, and wounds consistent with physical assault, suggesting Park had likely been tortured for an extended period of time before his death. A joint team of South Korean and Cambodian experts conducted a full autopsy on October 20th at a morgue in Phnom Penh. After weeks of analyzing tissue samples, blood, and toxicology results, the National Forensic Service confirmed that there was no evidence of stabbing, organ harvesting, or mutilation, contradicting rumors that had quickly spread across South Korean social media after the incident became public. Experts emphasized that these claims were baseless and that the victim's injuries aligned with prolonged beatings using blunt objects in a violent environment. The Cambodian police investigation later led to 3 Chinese nationals being prosecuted in connection with Park's death. The 3 suspects were arrested on October 10th, but notably, 2 individuals believed to be the masterminds, including a Chinese-Korean man named Lee, are still on the run. South Korean investigators stated that they are coordinating with Cambodian authorities to track down the remaining suspects, while simultaneously expanding their investigation into broader human trafficking and transnational scam networks. Park's death not only shocked his family and the South Korean public, but also placed significant pressure on the government. The case quickly became a focal point, prompting President Lee Jae-myung's administration to introduce a series of strong diplomatic and law enforcement measures to combat the growing crisis of human trafficking, forced labor, and organized criminal activity spreading across Southeast Asia. These measures include strengthening cooperation with Cambodian authorities, expanding protection programs for Korean nationals, and increasing public alerts about fraudulent job offers that lure young people into scam compound traps. At the same time, following a surge in kidnappings and torture cases involving Korean citizens in Cambodia, the South Korean government deployed a special response team, upgraded its travel advisories, and established a comprehensive cooperation framework with Phnom Penh to prevent further tragedies. Specifically, the South Korean government dispatched a joint response team to Cambodia to oversee the repatriation of Korean citizens who are being unlawfully detained in the country. The decision was made after the gruesome torture and murder of 22-year-old Park Min-ho, who had been lured to Cambodia through a fake job posting. The response team, led by Vice Foreign Minister Kim Ji-na, includes members from the Korean National Police Agency, or KNPA, and the National Intelligence Service, or NIS. According to Yoo Jae-sung, Acting Commissioner General of the KNPA, the safety of Korean citizens in Cambodia is our top priority. We will use every resource available to protect our people. This move came shortly after President Lee Jae-myung, on October 14th, urged all relevant government ministries to use every resource at their disposal to bring Korean citizens stranded in Cambodia home safely. The ministries must coordinate with the Cambodian government and expedite the establishment of a regular cooperation system between law enforcement agencies, President Lee said during a cabinet meeting, according to the Korea Times. Vice Minister Kim Ji-na affirmed that the ministry will spare no diplomatic effort to strengthen Cambodia's cooperation, while consulting with relevant agencies to boost the embassy's response capacity, including increasing the number of police officers stationed at the Korean embassy in Cambodia. She also stated that the government is considering further upgrading its travel advisories for high-risk criminal areas in Cambodia to prevent additional harm. According to data from lawmaker Na Kyung-won, kidnapping cases involving Korean citizens in Cambodia have skyrocketed, reaching 220 cases in 2024 and 330 cases in just the first 8 months of this year. In previous years, the average number was only 10 to 20 cases annually. Most incidents are linked to transnational criminal syndicates running large-scale phone scams and illegal gambling operations. Victims are lured with fake job offers, then detained against their will and forced into criminal activity. At the same time, on October 10th, South Korean Foreign Minister Cho Hyun-dong summoned the Cambodian ambassador and raised the travel alert level for Phnom Penh and several related regions. A Level 2, urging travelers to exercise caution, was issued for the capital, Phnom Penh, along with a special Level 2.5 travel alert for southern areas including Sihanoukville, Bokor Mountain, which is in Kampot Province, and Bavet City, which is in Soi Rang Province, near the Vietnamese border. Under Korea's 4-level travel warning system, Level 3 advises citizens to return home immediately unless absolutely necessary, and Level 4 prohibits all travel. Levels 2 and 2.5 advisories urge citizens not to travel to or leave designated areas. These advisories remain effective for 90 days and may be extended if necessary. The case of Park Min-ho stands as a painful warning about the brutality of transnational criminal networks. It highlights the reality that behind seemingly attractive offers of overseas employment, travel, or international events may lie sophisticated traps designed to ensnare young people into cycles of forced labor and inhumane abuse. Efforts to seek justice for Park are still ongoing, and the public continues to await the full truth behind his tragic death. Thank you for watching this story. If you found it meaningful, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and share this video. And now it's time to say goodbye. Thank you for staying with Societal Stories.